Nate shares some saw-stop secrets, and Dan shows some skill.
Milwaukee goes digital, and Toolbox Buzz fires up the drills.
Why did that rhyme?
Forget it, no time.
You're doing this on purpose.
It'll all be worth it.
Orange. It's November 16th.
And this is your Coptool Weekend Review.
There's more than one way to skin a cat.
Gross.
Just saying, don't Google that. There's also more than one way to hang a window. Matt Reisinger shared a live demo on YouTube this week from the Kuchen Brothers show, where he teaches us 3 different ways to install a window, including the use of HuberZip, Henry Blueskin, and Presoko Fast Flash. If you recognize any of those names and you're planning to install a window soon, you'll want to check out Matt's channel on YouTube.
AVE this week brings us another treat especial in the form of a new miter saw dipped in his favorite colors of industrial almond and theft deterrent teal. That's right, his wife bought him a new Makita tool, which means the rest of us get to watch him tear it open bit by bit and point out the parts which please him. AVE is not just a talented engineer, but a world-class entertainer. If you haven't subscribed to him yet, you're sincerely missing out. If you don't have room on your sub list, just unsubscribe from us.
Whoa. Back it up a bit.
Sorry, but he's really that good. To get an intimate look at the new Makita chop saw, you can find it at AVE on YouTube.
Quickly turning your attention back over here, let me ask you something. When's the last time you sat and listened to someone talk about drill bits for 10 minutes straight?
Yesterday?
Well, I was talking to mostly people who don't report on Power Tool News, and I bet it's been a hot minute. Well, Sean from Tested has you covered with an entirely comprehensive review.
I am not going to even scratch the surface of how many different types of drill bits and drilling mechanisms are out there.
Oh, well, he still covers quite a bit, including design, purpose, build material, and more. If you're wondering which bit is the right fit for your job, take time to visit Tested on YouTube.
It's that time again. Time for me to point out an insanely detailed comparison video from Toolbox Buzz and consistently mispronounce Rob Robillard's name.
Robillard.
Right. This time, Robillard and his Boston boys have shifted their focus to half-inch power drill drivers. They've collected 12 different brands and built complex jigs and designed rigorous tests designed to filter out the crap and let the leaders rise to the top. The team live streamed this week to give us a sneak peek at the process and promises to deliver the final video and an article in just 2 weeks. If their past work is any indicator, it will be well worth the wait. Be sure to subscribe to Toolbox Buzz on YouTube so you don't miss it.
It's National Apprentice Week, and Klein Tools is doing their part to shine the light on tradesmen in training with a new video featuring the IBEW Technical Institute in Alsip, Illinois. The video gave us some insight into the reasons these students decided to get into the trade that keeps the electricity flowing into our work and homes, illuminating our day and powering the screens that we use to raise our kids. It's no secret our communities are in desperate need of more tradesmen, and Klein is doing their part to help encourage apprenticeships across the country. To learn more about it, you'll find the video at Klein Tools on YouTube.
So Sarah and I went to STAFTA like 2 weeks ago, and Scott finally decided to edit our footage and get our videos up. Thanks, buddy.
You got it.
We've got interviews with Metabo, Skil, Southwire, DeWalt, Milwaukee, and Makita. Lots of new tools from all your favorite brands. Unless I didn't just mention your favorite, and if so, then there's really nothing for you. But if I did, you can find a link to the entire STAFTA playlist at the end of this video. But before we get to the end, we should probably head over to Sarah's shop to see if she found anything cool for us to do over the weekend.
Thanks, Rob. Let's get to the fun stuff. First up this week is a cool new video from Crafted Workshop. Johnny starts with a magnetic levitating base.
Witchcraft.
No. He actually uses 3 different building techniques for creating succulent planters, including woodworking, wood turning, and 3D printing. He walks us through each one, proving there's many different ways to skin a cat.
Still gross.
Well, each with its advantages and challenges. To find the best platform for yourself, look for the Crafted Workshop on YouTube. Next up is a cool brass river table from Industrial Maker. Mike makes a beautiful piece of live edge sassafras slab and joins it together using a series of brass rods. The results are really amazing. Such a unique project calls for a unique name, but Mike seems to struggle a little bit with that.
Should this be called a sassafras table or a brassafras table? For now, let's see how it's made.
Trust me, seeing how it's made is worth the 13 minutes. You can watch the entire process at Industrial Maker on YouTube. Well, those are the projects this week. If you find a project that you think that I should feature here next week, go ahead and email me a link at projects@coptool.com.
Thanks, Sarah. Our friends over at Tools in Action surprised us this week by bringing Johnny Miller into the TIA garage to review the new Power Core line from Skil. The surprise wasn't so much the appearance of Johnny as it was the positive review of the Skil tools.
Ouch.
Well, the lineup won't likely find a place on a pro's truck, but they're designed to take on Ryobi in the residential sector. They took a look at a pair of drills, a multi-tool, and they both agree that while they can't touch the Milwaukee M12 lineup, they're still a real contender for the prosumer crowd. Do you think Skil should be taken seriously? You can make your opinion known in the comments below.
All right, I'll admit it, I'm a Stabila guy, and because of it, every single thing in my house is on the level.
Not your roof.
I know, but shut up. So you can imagine I struggle to get excited about Milwaukee's Red Stick series. That is, until now, because look at that. Tools by Design took to Instagram to show off the new Milwaukee digital Red Stick that boasts just about every digital feature short of an app store. A pile of different display modes, audible cues, and backlit LED displays on both the front and the top. Yes, please. The only catch is the $225 price tag for the 12-inch models. Sorry, gang, greatness doesn't come free. You can get a better look for yourself at Tools by Design on Instagram.
You really do like your levels, don't you?
All right, so like seriously, I do. I have a weird obsession with them. I'm a huge Stabila guy. I've got 5 of them probably, and I don't need that many, and I use them constantly. That and barrel grip jigsaws. I have those
That's
two.
pretty obvious.
You don't obsess over any like specific tool at all?
My blower. I use my blower every day.
Right.
No,
like,
seriously.
really?
My wife and my neighbors know if there's like 3 leaves in my driveway, I'm getting.
You get off the blower?
The blower's coming out.
All right, see, that's my point though. I think that probably all of us obsess over one specific type of tool. So I'll tell you what, guys. Why don't you guys leave a message in the comments below, use the hashtag ToolObsessed, and tell us what specific tool you obsess over the most, and then let us know why.
Is there some sort of a prize for this, or?
Sure, the winner will get camaraderie ship. That's a thing, right?
It's sadly common for woodworkers to spend their extra dollars on a saw stop just to turn off its namesake feature out of fear of triggering the brake and losing a blade in the process. Well, Built by Nate took to Instagram this week to remind us all that false positives are rare with the saw stop by running a few pieces of nail-filled lumber through the saw. Well, the truth is, the only things that tend to trigger the feature, beside hot dogs and fingers, is very green wood due to its moisture. So, if you've already dropped the cash on this sultran of safety, Nate thinks you should keep the safety on, and hopefully your fingers too. To learn more, you'll find Built by Nate on Instagram.
Good news, gang, our buddies over at Ohio Power Tool are having a huge garage sale today only. They're featuring 25% off a ton of tools from Bosch, Chicago Pneumatic, Ingersoll Rand, Jet, Milwaukee, and Makita. Their SDS Max drills, impact wrenches, hoists, gas saws, grinders, and more. But supplies are limited, so as soon as the video's over, you need to head over to ohiopowertool.com to get a great deal. Tell them Rob sent you.
What'll that do?
Well, make me feel special.
There it is. And that's about it for us this week.
I want to personally thank over 170 of you for wishing me a happy birthday last week. You clearly did it because you care and not just because you might win an Ego blower, right?
Right, bud. And speaking of, we want to congratulate Knuckles. Thanks, Knuckles, for winning the Ego 580 CFM blower.
Now this week you can win the crazy popular Milwaukee M12 3-inch compact cutoff tool.
All you have to do is head over to coptool.com/contest, where you'll find a bunch of different ways to get entered.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Please do us a favor, like this video, and before you go, be sure to subscribe and click that bell so you don't miss a single episode.
And once again, thanks to Ohio Power Tool for sponsoring our show, and don't miss their garage sale going on today, November 16th only.
We'll see you next week.
Bye.